Yo! Video games.
Play with Diddy. I want to see little Diddy.
Oh, Diddy.
You want to play Diddy?
Diddy.
The one Diddy.
Yo, play Diddy.
You need a little.
Yo, can you play Diddy?
You do the little Diddy.
Seems like a chat.
Yeah.
What do I want?
Yeah, do what I want. I'm Jack. I'm asking you to do something.
So my big goal for 2020, chat, is to get a Nintendo, a Nintendo Entertainment System top loader that has an HDMI out and has a boot cart that can play everything. And we can actually go back and play classic Nintendo games without having to use the NES Classic, which I'm not a big fan of. It's cool, but I want to play some old-ass, like, Nintendo games, you know?
Yeah, I could... So you're talking about, like,
NES.
Super NES.
NES. We already have SNES.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of...
God, there's so many cables in this fucking VR thing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. Look, hey, it's the fucking washing machine that we played.
Oh, the level in Smash.
Not Smash, fucking... I forgot the name already. Chat will tell me in like 10 seconds. It was. Chat, what game am I talking about?
Yeah, what game is Steve talking about?
Donkey Kong Country.
You shut up. Look, this is the washing machine. The Fusion Frenzy, thank you. Fusion Frenzy! There you go, yeah, it's the washing machine. Fusion Frenzy! That's literally what it's supposed to do, is just going up and duck. Duck and up.
Okay, I'm trying to plug all this shit in the back.
Let's always go.
Hey!
Games you want remade most.
Chrono Trigger, hello.
Marvel vs. Capcom 4! New Killer Instinct!
I wouldn't necessarily want it remade, I would want it remastered.
Oh, a remake?
Yeah. Remake.
Oh, remade.
Yeah.
I thought you said games you want made most.
He said remake.
Oh,
yeah.
remade,
Fusion Frenzy!
Fusion
Frenzy! That remade.
I don't know.
You Power Stone. Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Honestly, remake Demo Leak.
You should have that gun cocked and
Demo
ready
Leak!
when Kenny
What?
comes in here, and as soon as he opens the door, you're just standing there with a gun.
Zero guys. We talked about it quite a bit. I think it'll come out sometime in January, probably a bit later January. Alright, chat, hold on a second.
Dino Crisis. They didn't hint at that.
Dude, Dino Crisis would be pretty dope with modern day graphics.
They're
with
hinting,
the modern
man.
day RE engine.
They were buying some pretty hefty IPs. I mean, and I know you cynical cats out there will say, "Oh, well, they do that every year." Fuck that. They know what they have in their midst right now. Something's happening and something's bubbling, Chad. Something's cooking, and it's gonna be delicious. NBA Street, I'm down. NBA Ballers, how about that? NBA Jam, Street, and Ballers, do it all.
Depends on what you want from a remake. Do you just want the same game but to look pretty, or do you want like
Well,
the
that's
game
a
to be changed
remaster.
or improved?
Yeah, remaster is just the same
Well,
game.
remaster's like an upscale. It's like it's the same game,
Yeah, it's the
same
same game, it
graphics.
just looks pretty. But a remake is them actually, making new levels, adding new content.
But a remaster doesn't mean necessarily like.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Remaster means it's the same fucking like textures.
Engine, yeah, it's the same.
It's the same textures. They're just at a higher resolution.
Yeah. No, I would want a remake. Like Resident Evil shit.
Yeah, like Resident Evil 2
Yeah,
stuff.
I would want a remake.
I want a remake of Xenogears. I want it to play like Xenoblade. I want the game world and battle system to be like Xenoblade. Be rewritten and repaced.
SOCOM, I think I would want a remastered SOCOM, honestly. I don't think I would want a remake because Zipper no longer would be in charge, and it would be difficult to find a group of guys that would be able to duplicate that kind of magic with SOCOM.
Alright, but now you have to convince, so Steve has seen the gameplay, now he has to play it, and he has to be convinced.
Wait, what?
This game.
No.
Yes, that it's to 2020.
I don't need to be convinced about shit.
You have to be convinced.
Kenny, you be convinced. You play it.
You convince him. Be convinced.
No, convince you.
No, you.
You.
I played this game before.
Well, play it again. You have to be convinced.
No.
No, you can't force no.
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 Right? Do you have to be?
Nah, you can't. You can't.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't. There's no way. There's no way. I don't need to be doing this to talk.
What's happening?
Don't talk over me because I'm already saying what I'm saying right now. You can't.
What?
You can't say anything, man. Every time you try to talk to me, I'm trying to say that. He's getting it.
Oh God! We stopped.
Shoot them. Shoot them both.
Alright. Apparently I have a little bit of authority. Now that I have a gun. Do it. The chat's like, do it. Do it. Get them. Get them now. Shoot them. Shoot them both. Shoot them. Shoot them both. And he's.
I'm gonna live in this fucking area in Florida. When it opens, you guys just come find me there.
What?
Huh?
When Donkey Kong Land opens.
Oh, Donkey Kong.
Oh,
Man.
shit.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, when the
Dude,
Donkey Kong area
That's
opens.
not gonna happen in ARVs for a while.
No.
It's probably not gonna be till 2022 or 2023.
I'll say 2020, 2020.
What?
I mean, it's probably gonna be Florida first and then ours. So.
It could almost be at the same time. Or Japan. Japan will probably be first. Because the Japan Mario Land is almost already open.
Yeah, but not Donkey Kong.
But the expansion, they barely started breaking ground in the expansion already.
Yeah.
The expansion is already.
Oh, good. Give me more reason to stay in Japan.
Right? Invite me next time.
Aren't you supposed to go to Paris or something?
Yeah, that's still happening. It got pushed back just a little bit, but actually, my friend's helping me out. Oh, with the planning. She's like, she knows how to do it on the cheap.
Get more of that stuff, get what you pay for.
Just travel. Travel is gonna
Probably the shittiest fucking plane or something.
probably it'll suck.
It'll fall apart.
But once I'm there, it'll be cool. But on the way, yeah, it'll suck. The only thing I plan on doing is probably gonna be paying for Wi-Fi and watching the fuck out of some show. I think I'm not gonna watch The Witcher because I'm gonna save it for an awesome plane ride.
Mindy was watching it. She says it's okay. She's like, it's alright.
The Witcher?
The Witcher show, yeah.
The new Witcher, yeah. She was watching it the other day. I was like,
You have to be a fan, I think.
Or I can just watch all of
series,
Or I can watch all of JoJo. I watch the thing is, I need to watch it without commercials because I don't have Crunchyroll. So I watch it and it has commercials, and I'm like, oh, and I can't fucking watch that show with. Can't watch JoJo with commercials. It takes too long.
huge goat.
It's a huge bitch.
0x92, thank you for the 14 months.
Is it on Hulu Plus? But I'm not gonna pay. I can't pay for that many stream services. Dude, bro, there's just too many. There's too many stream services.
How many do you have, dude?
Oh yeah, I know Lateef Crowder is one of the stunt. He's the stunt man for the Mandalorian. So whenever the Mandalorian does like a crazy stunt, it's Lateef Crowder. It's fucking awesome. I saw his name on the credits and I'm like, yeah.
How can Star Wars manage to make so many people so happy and so angry at the same time?
Right? Jesus Christ, bro. You know what?
I think fear is for different reasons. Man.
Oh yeah, no, because it's like Star Wars was my fucking life. If it wasn't for Star Wars,
It's really funny too. I watched a lot of stuff on like George Lucas and
Yeah.
you know the perception of Star Wars on YouTube recently.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moments where George like talks about. He's like, I made this movie for 12-year-olds.
yeah,
That's what he literally is like. I made these movies for 12-year-olds. I mean, it's just the way it is.
yeah.
I mean, but even with that logic, he's trying to deflect a little bit because people are mad at him when he was making the prequels and shit.
Now he no longer cares.
But even that,
he's at peace.
But even at that, the
give a
kids
shit.
liked the shit at the time. Like kids,
they didn't care.
During the prequel, and they were kids. Kids liked that
Didn't
shit.
give a
Kids
shit about
liked
the
Jar Jar
story.
Binks.
Gavin Vengeance, thank you.
And the thing is, look,
He's liked anything else.
Star
forced out,
Wars
you know?
were like regardless, it was a tour de force. It was something that has never been done in filmmaking. It is, but the thing is, it's not going to happen again.
He still cares? I seriously doubt it.
You created it. He cares.
He I mean, obviously he cares, but to what degree?
Like, Star Wars was groundbreaking when it came for
kids.
special effects. And at the time, yeah, it's not going to happen. It's all the feeling you get for the first time you watch Star Wars, it's not going to happen again. And people want it to happen again.
Andy Kong gonna be playable? No.
And guess what? It's just not. It's just not. When you first saw Star Wars, you were a child.
Well, when I'm saying, again, people are hating it for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just because of that, because like people are just looking for stuff to be pissed off about.
Well,
I think similar things happen to like the Avengers as well. Like the first big 10-year phase of the MCU.
Yeah.
I don't think they're ever going to be able to recapture.
Exactly.
They're never going to be able to recapture how
The Mandalorian didn't do it. The
how
Mandalorian
hyped
is
the
good.
MCU was.
The Mandalorian is good, but it's not fucking like the original Star Wars was groundbreaking. Like when it came to special effects, no one was even fucking close. But when you were a kid, you saw space battles, you saw that. Like even if you were like,
Hey, stop yelling at him.
Too mad.
He's sounding angry.
No, yeah, I'll get angry. Well, because the thing is because people are getting so mad. I'm like, dude, legit, like if you were an '80s kid or '90s kid, like like special effects, like Star Wars still stands pretty good. Like to this, almost to this day, like it's pretty solid. Like what it did.
Well,
and you're not gonna get that feeling.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I'm referring to is that people are getting mad at certain things. Like I think it was Tran. She didn't make it in like she only got like literally a total time of like a minute and 16 seconds.
Yeah, like 76 seconds
or some shit like that.
76 seconds.
And
she got it.
And like you were furious about that.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, and people were like mad at what was her name, Rey. She got
She's
saved.
Too powerful.
Well, she got saved by a guy. And she's supposed to be this awesome female protagonist, but she still needed a guy to help her, and like people were just angry at that. I'm just like, people are just looking for things.
People are looking for things to get angry about. Yeah,
like,
of course.
And that's what I'm talking about.
You know why? Because those clickbait articles get views.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
Well, goddamn it, IGN is all over the place. Like Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker is it is a box office failure. It's failed everywhere, and it's like
Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker, the best Star Wars movie in the past 5 years. Like. They just have super polarizing titles that they know create contention.
Yes.
Because it attracts views.
Yeah. Yes. But guess what? Star Wars has a little bit of everything for everyone. So it's a 9.1. It's got a little bit of everything for everyone. So it's great.
Yeah, people were like, oh,
but
they ruined the most iconic Rose Tico. It's like, is she iconic?
I finished high school, bro. I liked it, but then at the end of the day, I'm like, God damn, bro, come on, get your head out of your ass, bro. Like, do something. But then you know what? I get mad like that because that is literally like me. But anyways, like Star Wars, like when it came out for everybody, like everyone is like.
It's not hard to ask, even as a hardcore fan of Star Wars. It shouldn't be much to ask to get a good story.
But it's not even a good Star Wars. It's.
And if people don't think the story meets the
story has never been that great in Star Wars. Because it's the world.
It's the world. It's the world. It's what they did.
Well, recapturing that is.
That's the tough part.
Bottling lightning, bro. Like the Star Wars original was lightning.
That's why I'm saying that's why I say you're never gonna get the Avengers. Infinity Saga ever again.
It's like
it's the equivalent of Star Wars.
It's like your first love, right? Yeah, try to capture it again. It's almost fucking impossible.
Nimron, thank you. Happy 3 years.
But I mean, like Star Wars is, it is not
this guy.
It is not a Citizen Kane.
Oh no!
It is not 12 Angry Men. It is, but
Sonorous, thank you.
We hold it to this high, impossible standard that it's like.
But you can't say the second one was good though.
The second one? No, I mean, it's
I mean, you hold it to a high standard, but I mean, at the point,
it has good parts and stuff like that.
like you can't hold it to a high standard, but at the same time, you can't accept that as a decent fucking.
There was a lot.
See,
of,
game, thank you.
There was a lot of problems. Yeah, no,
Well,
for
here's
sure.
here's the curse, and here's the biggest curse of the last 3 films is the fact that both directors did not communicate at all.
Well, you know what? If we even go back in time, there was not that much communication at all. Like, fucking Leia's making out with her brother multiple times. Multiple fucking times, bro.
Well, I'm not talking
Like,
about the story.
multiple.
I'm talking about the directors.
No, but even the directors, but even like the old films, bro. Like, there was somewhat of a plan, but fucking Luke was making out with Leia multiple fucking times. So there was somewhat of a plan, but not that much of a plan.
Where's these
Yeah, where's the multiple?
Many
times
Star Wars
from?
fans just suck. That too.
Yeah.
Hey, there was more than one time where Leia kissed
I don't
Luke. I
remember.
want
Yes.
to know about this.
There was.
When?
In both in the first movie and the second.
I don't believe she
They
ever.
don't kiss in the first movie, I don't think.
I don't think she. I think no.
There was a kiss, like I believe in the first, and
Oh.
then there was one where it's like she was mad at
Yes, that was the second.
Hands
at
down.
Han,
That's
and-
Empire.
But at least multiple times in the movie they kissed more than once.
They fucked in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all anal. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
She kissed her cheek, but it was almost like a love interest kiss. And then in the other one, they like.
I don't think it's that bad.
I agree with Kenny. The part where they fucked was pretty rough.
Yeah, they went to town.
Jesus.
She had the strap on and
This
everything.
was the
Poor Luke.
70s? God damn.
Oh,
She
there's
does kiss Luke on the cheek after he gets his ass beaten in Empire, but that's after she's already confessed to love to Han. That's just like.
there's bush.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
I
there was
like
a
bush
time
everywhere.
there was a time she was mad at Han, and she goes, "Oh, Luke, come here."
Yeah.
And she
Yeah,
kisses the
hard.
fuck out of him.
He fucks his face.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What the hell are they thinking?
Okay,
This clearly
well-
was not planned.
For what you're talking about, kid, I don't think it applies to what I'm trying to refer to. Is because
But, like, they
JJ and I forget his name. I think it's Ray or something.
JJ and Ryan Johnson.
Ryan, yeah,
Ryan.
Ryan.
There was not
Ryan-
that much communication. Yeah,
literally,
no, for sure.
literally, JJ had an idea. He had a plan
Oh, yeah.
of where he was trying to go.
Well,
with
yeah,
it.
was supposed to be
Luke's sister. Well,
and,
course.
and then Ryan just said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do this."
Oh no, yeah,
And-
100%.
And I don't know if that was an insult to JJ or if he just didn't bother, or
No,
if JJ didn't bother
because
with
here's
him.
the thing. There are two different kind of directors.
Sure.
Ryan Johnson says, "Dude, fan
But-
service sucks, dude. Fan service is fucking
That's
stupid."
fine, but when somebody has a vision for an entire like a trilogy,
Oh.
it'd be good to like try to figure out exactly
Oh
what it
no,
is
of
he's
course.
trying
Trying
to
to
go for.
coordinate.
And
Yeah, I agree
can
100%.
Guarantee that whatever JJ had in store for that series, Ryan just threw it out the wall.
Well, they did.
100%.
So then,
I
by
mean,
the
you
time-
watch the movie, of course they
Yeah,
did.
watch the movie.
And so
If
by
you-
the time the third came out,
yeah.
everybody was upset at the third movie because he spent so much
dude.
time trying to retcon what Ryan had did.
Not even that. It's just
So-
like he had to clean up.
That's the problem.
Like
is
it's
that
just these guys.
the
were like-
majority of the movie is
That's-
spent.
That's what
him
I said.
cleaning up.
Yeah.
Is spent from him just constantly.
Considering how
trying to
much that
retcon
movie is
everything.
cleanup of just like, oh god, we have to make something out of this. I'm shocked Rise of Skywalker came out as good as it did.
I 100%. But
I'm
people
actually
are
shocked.
angry. But people are super. I'm like, dude, for what he had. Because like honestly, if you look at everything that he had set up,
Yeah, the
he
Knights
set
of
up. He set up like
Oh, God.
the Knights of Ren. He set up actually Finn being a Jedi, and you can see it clear as day.
and they didn't get to go anywhere with
He
that.
didn't get to go anywhere with that. But in the very beginning of the film, you could see that he was connected with the Force. But then Ryan Johnson's like, what do I do with Finn? Fuck it, put him in a casino planet. I don't know what to fucking do with this guy. They didn't communicate. And literally, I think with that whole thing of him, sorry guys, we're going to spoiler territory. But, you know, hey, what are you going to do? Like, he's like, I want to tell you something, Ray. Like, he never got to say it. It's just because he probably never got to tell Ryan Johnson. It's like, I want Finn to be a Jedi. He's connected with the Force. So that's why he never got to say it to Ray. Because he never really got to say it to Ryan Johnson. Like, he was supposed to be a fucking
And
Jedi.
instead, Star Wars ends like it's a fucking Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
Sexless, loveless, fucking universe.
Sexless.
The characters are
loveless
sexless and loveless, and they just admire each other. That's it. It's like a Resident Evil game. Well, Kenny, hooking up VR is hard.
Yeah.
I've never hooked it up.
It's
I
all
mean,
good.
you never hooked it up.
Should we play RE7 Vanilla?
Yeah, just play it without the headset.
Play a little bit.
Yeah, play without.
So you don't have to get dizzy.
Yeah.
I acquired the. Fuck, what'd I do with it? I acquired the game.
It's fine.
You could also say that JJ didn't have a plan. He just left it open because he did that with
JJ,
Lost.
he said
He's notoriously does
No,
that.
JJ set
But I
up.
believe
he set up
has
shit.
Yeah,
He
I'm
set-
pretty
he
sure
set-
with this one.
He set things up.
Yeah, you could tell he kind of.
He's like, hey, I, you know what?
So what was the reason why he left the second one?
He didn't want to do it.
He just didn't. Want
Yeah,
to.
he just like
He didn't want to move to like London for like
Oh.
6 years or whatever the fuck it was gonna take. No, it would have been if he stayed on all.
If he
three.
stayed in all 3 films.
Oh. He wanted to stay in America.
Who was the guy that was originally going to do Star Wars 3: Rise of Skywalker?
Colin Trevorrow.
So what the fuck did he do?
Jurassic World.
Oh no, that would have been bad.
no.
Oh no, did he do the second one?
He wrote the second one.
Oh no! Jesus, you thought? Oh god!
The worst
Oh.
directors to be the most iconic film.
Oh my
And
god!
Disney just picked them all up.
Holy shit! Oh
It
no!
might have actually been a good thing you didn't fucking make it. Oh no.
Wow!
Oof.
Oh no.
That's a mega. Wow!
Yeah, no.
Marty Schwartz,
You know what?
thank you.
Setting up VR is fucking crazy, especially because of like
Yeah.
those things back up there. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, I have my.
And I had to unplug the PlayStation cable from the back and go
and
into
then put
there.
it there. No, because
Chat says
the
that-
other day my daughter she played like my PlayStation the
And you
other
had to
day.
set up VR.
But like she took the cable and like it took me an hour to make sure. I'm like, wait, this has to go here. And this
We need
has
to
go
have
here.
another VR day though.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
agree
definitely need to have
100%.
another VR day.
Yeah.
Maybe even next
I've
weekend.
been looking and like there's a couple other new VR games that have come out that are really freaking.
I wouldn't even mind visiting the old ones, like Super Hot.
Yeah. Oh my God! Finish the fight. You have to have Simmons finish the fight in Super
Kathleen
Hot.
Kennedy fault?
Yeah, she's like
Yeah, a lot of people like the
showrunner of Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, it can be done good. Like Jon Favreau, you got a plan for the Mandalorian. Saw it all through.
Yeah, Chad says Jay
But it's different.
had absolutely no plan. Like the whole idea was
They didn't. No, they didn't. All he did was set shit up.
He set it up.
Obviously. Like, do something interesting with this in the next movie instead of nothing.
nothing. Right? Yeah, I gotcha.
And the reason the guy didn't, I mean, it was clearly a bad idea. There was a lack of communication with Rian Johnson as being a writer-director.
Yeah.
Because are you going to continue the story of the saga? No, I'm just going to pretty much
do my own thing.
Yeah.
And that was the worst
Wait,
fucking thing.
What? How does
happened?
that leave the next movie? Because you're not doing. What are you setting up for the next movie? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Like he literally kind of like ended it and fucking part
Practically
two.
tried to
He
like
tried to
almost
end it.
killed everybody.
Yeah. Like with the little kids at the end and shit like that, is like, oh well, we're just gonna start from here. This is it. It's like, wait, what? Like, and that's such a hard job to just do cleanup and the retcon.
Right, yeah, that shot of that kid being a Jedi,
Jedi, yes,
that
that-
honestly feels like an end of trilogy
yeah,
sort of
that's
thing.
right. Yep.
Instead
Like,
of
that was the
why
whole
is this
point.
in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like the end, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, like, it would have been great for the end. It's like, oh, guess what? There's all these other Jedi.
Yeah, and you can set it up to like anything after that, but no, it was the middle.
Fuck.
You're
I did.
What? You're dead? Oh no!
You can you play Arisa?
I gotta get to the Bright Savannah level though.
Is that pretty far away though?
No, I beat this level with Boston.
Oh my god, it's so far away. It had broom powers, that is true.
Like, yeah.
It had boost power.
No.
So Ryan actually did write an Act 3, so he was going somewhere with that. Interesting, yeah. Chad said he wrote an Act 3. But JJ retconned everything he retconned because he retconned everything JJ retconned. So there's
Did he get it?
like the whole story.
We don't even know.
Star Wars is them both retconning each other. That's literally what Star Wars this whole series is.
It's like
Both
bad
each other.
management to me more.
Yeah, it's just bad communication.
Yeah,
They're both
bad
just
management.
retconning each other, so it's just rough. So of course it's messy, like we were saying before. It's just both of them just retconning shit. You're watching a giant mess of two.
Like I said,
directors.
yeah, I think Rise of Skywalker could have been way worse.
Oh, 100%.
I think that movie could have been way worse for what they were, what they
At
had
the
to
end
work
of it,
with.
you're like, hey,
That's
you know,
why they
Star Wars
hired
is
you.
At the
kinda
end of
cool.
it, there was still a couple of moments that like actually gave me like genuine like emotion. Like this is pretty good.
Yeah.
But a lot of it was hobgobbled too fast. Of like we just have to get this in the movie. Fucking
Fly
get
fast,
it in.
yeah.
And the funny thing is, the end of Rise of the Skywalker, I didn't just despise Star Wars anymore.
Yeah.
Because I kind of despised Star Wars after the last movie.
Right.
I didn't even see Solo. I just didn't care. I liked Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was... It's funny, Rogue One goes down now as being like probably the best fucking new Star Wars movie, and to many people.
Yeah.
It's weird.
To me,
It's also kind of the safest, though.
It's super safe, but at the same time it's got...
safe a little bit, but it shows the rebels being kind of shitheads.
Yeah, which I'm not. It was only brought up once at the beginning, and then never again after that.
Like Lord of the Rings.
But guess what? Guess what? What's his face? Luke. What's his guy? He had a vision in the prequels. He had a complete vision.
Oh, I saw
Jorge?
Gareth
Yeah,
Edwards.
George Lucas. He had a complete vision.
There's an interesting thing. I watched a behind the scenes on the final moment of Rogue One, which is the Vader scene.
Yeah.
And apparently that wasn't in the movie original.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently they just like flew away and that was it.
My
But they're
God.
like, we should do something like Gareth Edwards was like, a lot of people love Vader, we should do something more with it. Because it was obvious that the majority of the movie is very fan servicey.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, it's very much like, well, we just want to make it feel like Star Wars. And I think they do a good job. Like, effectively, they do a pretty good job of making it feel like Star Wars,
honestly,
despite
like,
its lack of creativity.
If you watched Rogue One before A New Hope, it makes it better. It
and that's what I like about the movie. It actually makes the first Star Wars movie better.
It makes it better because then you understand, like, holy shit, Vader's a scary ass motherfucker.
Instead of the Rey, Finn, and Poe trilogy making Star Wars technically worse.
Yeah.
Because it lessens the impact of Anakin Skywalker and what the hell he did, and the story being about him technically.
Yeah. Like, I will argue, like, Rogue One will make A New Hope better. And, like, for my thing, it goes like, yeah, that's better.
How many times have you played this?
Hey, Oz, thank you for the 64 months.
Man, it's getting a perfect game.
Yeah, Solo's alright. Solo's it's cool.
Yeah, I hear Solo gets a bad rep.
I saw it. I didn't mind it. I thought it was
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
okay.
decent.
It's not like a oh shit.
I still wish. Oh my god, it's impossible. There you go.
Oh.
I still wish the other guy got hired to play Solo, but
Yeah,
you know.
no, for sure.
maybe he might do it, you know, in Indiana Jones or something. So. Yeah, Young Indy or something.
That's still happening?
Fuck you.
What? I'm just asking. It's still happening.
He knew.
I
He
know.
knew.
Jay
He
Mathis
knew.
thanks to the
He
64,
knew.
dude. Damn, it's already past midnight. How the fuck long are we talking for, chat?
Damn.
Jesus.
I'll tell you, I want to keep doing that. It was joy.
There's like 11,000 people watching us scream about our games of the decade.
Yeah, right? Well, you know, it was a fun conversation. We were,
Emotional.
engaged, yeah.
Solo was not dreadful, Candy.
No.
You need to stop being so harsh.
Yeah.
Solo is dreadful, most likely because you're a big Han Solo fan, and
Probably.
the movie is just like...
Yeah.
It's
fucking
not
it
what
all
you
up.
would manage and all that
Kennedy
shit.
lied to Lucas. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously. I mean, Disney lied to Lucas like hard.
What's her name?
Bob Iger
Kathleen
lied.
Kennedy?
Yeah, it's
Is that what-
supposed
I'd
to
say
Bob
Bob
Iger.
Iger lied more than she did. But
Yeah.
she's complicit.
Bob Iger wrote
God.
in his book how he felt bad of how hard they lied to him.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm out of the loop. Who is Kathleen Kennedy?
She's like the person that's responsible for creative Star Wars. Like, she's like the
took
director
over-
of Star Wars.
She's the new George Lucas, pretty much.
Ah,
Yeah,
well, I
she,
thought
like,
that was
runs-
J.J. Abrams.
No, he's just the
Oh,
director.
he's
He's the director. Okay, so I thought he had like creative director. Like,
No. Kathleen chooses JJ to direct.
Ah, okay, that's what
Yeah,
it is.
she chose.
And who are the writers?
Writers. you just have no conception of how filmmaking really.
No, I mean, yeah, I get it. She's the one that hires, like, you know, she's the one that hires JJ. I mean,
Yeah, she's Darth City.
Well, she's not. No, that's a producer. Like producers and executive producers.
what is her title?
She's like the. Chad, give us the official title of
Kathleen Kennedy.
Kennedy.
She's basically the new George Lucas.
She's
in charge of all that shit.
Well, George Lucas was the director, so
Well,
Only on
you would-
New Hope.
Only in a New
only
Hope.
on one Star Wars movie,
okay, so he was mostly
then
the
the
producer.
prequels.
and then the prequels. And you know, he wasn't even a producer either.
The fuck was he?
He provided the money,
Yeah.
and some creative vision.
She's the IP holder. She's the president. Thanks, Chad.
President.
What?
President of Lucasfilm.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Oh, so she took over the department. Gotcha.
It was his request to have
Have her. Yeah.
Fuck! fucked up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's gonna do it all over again.
Yeah, do it all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe you messed that up.